Happy time zones, it's your bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome back to Darksiders 2 on Casual. I apologize for the late start, I slept in. Oh, Piku! Hello! How you doing? Right, wrong button. Anyway. Sorry. What do you mean, jump scare? Okay, so we've got the Drench Fort here. Surprised I'm not getting jumped by bugs. Oh. I try to start the stream high energy because I'm usually otherwise not. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Yeah, I get that. Oh, we've got some prowlers. Aw. I feel like that's a spot I can get up. Oh, wait. I'm probably supposed to get up this way instead of that other way. This game actually has some really nice sound design. Is there anything else I throw the bomb at? Does not look like it. Actually, let's do that. Ah! Death, how did you get yourself into this predicament? Okay. Now... some prowlers, a few chests. And I could have sworn I heard a crystal. Oh, hi, Volgrim coin. Oh. If I'm remembering correctly, this music that's playing right now is unique to the, or to this game specifically, this dungeon. Unique to this game. That's pretty much all video game music. Oh, Negan, hello! How you doing? Ah! Might I ask what you decided to do with Michelle? Yes, Negan's talking about Dragon Quest XI. Interesting. I feel like there's something down here. I know there's a boatman coin over there. I might not even be able to get up over here if there is something. Hello, boatman coin. I didn't even attempt. I wasn't even trying to get you. Yeah, that's too high for death to grab. Which means I need water. I hear you. There you are. And now I go back up. Wait, what? Why? I really want to see if I can actually get that boatman coin. Yes. Because I know I can get it once this place fills up with water. But there is something to be said about being able to get stuff early. Oh, pfft. Negan! Up here. What are you? Just guilt. Oh, come on, Death. You could totally have grabbed that. Okay, Negan, at this point, you are seriously, like, ready for halfway through Act 2. Let's look carefully. I don't want to, like, miss a Book of the Dead page or something. Doesn't appear to be a hive. I'd really like some possessed sites. Yeah, Dragon Quest XI is a pretty cool game. I genuinely don't know what happened to my PS5 copy, though. It's just missing. Alright, so Dust is trying to get me to go through there. So I guess we'll see what the crow wants. Oh dear. I mean, hey, isn't it better to not have a boss battle? At least in that game. Okay. So we have 2 orbs. Or, well, a need for 2 orbs. This is just treasure. Ooh! Hello! Ah! I'm still not used to the controls on this. The strength and the arcane are still better, honestly. For now, at least. Aha! I know how to platform, game. Ah! There we go. I believe I need you over here. I know there's one puzzle somewhere in this game where in order to solve it, I have to dislodge the ball at a certain point. Map could be useful. Ooh, Boatman coin. I can buy a possessed weapon from Volgrim now. Granted, it's random, but... Huh. The game opens up a little after Nautica. Hey, Fen, why are you digging? Fen? Okay, now that's what I'm supposed to do. Let's see if I can still pull off this skip. It's not really an important skip. Aha! But it's still funny to pull off. Okay, what am I looking at here? Fen, stop it. Okay, so that did not go as planned. Oh, wait, I know. I've got an idea. Alright, one moment. Alright, moving on. I wonder if death could fit through here. You misspelled that. Oh dear. Actually, hang on a second. You won't be able to get to, Sniffelheim without the magic key. Do you have the magic key yet? Death. Death, why? To check if there was anything actually up there. One moment. Over here. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Did you fight a giant doll that can, take control of your characters? You did not fight the giant doll. In that case, you don't have the key. The giant doll is the one that drops the key. And unless you're playing a randomizer... First of all, I want to check this. Can't do anything there. Or there. Like I said, by no means a necessary skip, but a fun one. Saves just a tiny bit of time. Hello, treasure. Okay. Oh, wait a second, actually. Upgrade, there we go. Not all possessed weapons are made equal. Out we go. And now I can get up. Of course, I'm curious about this middle section here. Hang on. Ah. No point in being curious. At least, not at present. When you ricochet off a wall. I think I actually went the wrong way. I mean, I went the right way for purposes of loot collection, but I think I went the wrong way. I'm getting ambushed. Okay. Break all the pots in case there's a Book of the Dead page in here somewhere. Or a Bumpman coin. Seriously, there's nothing in here. Huh. I kind of need the strength, because I think that, oh wait, wrong way. I came from that direction.
there is a lock, there is a key.
I was trying to investigate the map. That door there is suspicious. That's a loop around, essentially. I'm hearing growling. That's why I'm hearing growling. Hi. I saw you. Why am I not being attacked? Interesting. That's the key. I can't get up there. I have to come back. Presumably when the water level's higher. Is there anything down there? No. And I came from that direction, so the only way I can go is through the door. I have to wonder what the purpose of the fifth chain is.
Not enough wrath.
The ghouls are crazy helpful. Ah, okay. This is the room I was thinking about when I said that, I'm pretty sure there's a puzzle in this dungeon that requires dislodging the ball after the puzzle is solved. So I wasn't misremembering. Keep in mind, I'm not letting myself look anything up. So this is all just pure memory. And observation skills, of course. Mine. It's not like I can hold the potion, so I may as well use it. Plus, I think they despawn if I go into another room. Let's see if I can't make my way over here. Death, that is not what I was... Alright, I'm going to assume that that means no. It's not going to let me do that a second time. It's not like blowing the, or blowing those up early saved me that much time, but... Yeah, that's what I was, trying to tell you, Megan. I was just trying not to spoil you. Sorry. Really? Hold on, spherical difficulties. Was that just the completion thing I was hearing, or did I actually hear a stone? I need to make it to this stinger hive. Uh-oh. What just happened? Death cannot normally jump that high. Ooh, nice. Oh, wait. The Metal Slime Knights don't give you as much experience as the Metal Slimes do. Before you get your hopes up there. Fair. Hi, Boatman coin. Definitely need those. It's not often that I can actually buy a possessed weapon from Vulgrim. I think there's enough in the game for like 2 or 3. And that unlocks the next and probably final part of the dungeon. Little concerned, but... Oh, Negan, you don't need to grind at this point. Genuinely, you will go up as many levels as are needed naturally. I don't think you really have to grind until the end of Act 2. Because I typically end Act 2 at around level 60. Right, I never went in here. I think there's something down here. No? Waste? Wait. Alright, save, and then I think it's a boss. Wait, have you... I thought you said this was like your first time playing Dragon Quest XI. Oh, this thing! I remember this thing. You're not even to Act 2 if this is your first time playing it. Act 2 actually doesn't trigger until after you get to Yggdrasil. Oh dear. Come on, you're dead. Accept it. Oh, Negan! You are not who I was talking about. Where'd the baby go? Ooh, possessed hammer. Nice. There has to be something in here. Why are you letting me swan dive if you're not putting stuff in there? But yeah, Act 1 ends at Yggdrasil. I typically leave Act 1 at about level 30. And Act... Oh wait, hang on a second. I missed a room. I typically leave Act 1 at level 30 and Act 2 at level 60. And then, end at Act 3 at the maximum level. Any more grinding than that in Dragon Quest XI for me is a little too much. Alright. Now, why did I miss this room? To my knowledge, you can full clear Drench Fort without going through all of it, so why did I miss this room? Oh, because it was a loop around and dust didn't take me in this direction. I remember. What am I getting attacked by now? Oh, a mini Karkinos. Marauder bindings, okay. Ah! Ah, that's Karn's helmet. I needed to come here for a quest. Okay. Anyway. I need to go to Volgrim. And I'd like to get rid of my waypoints. Maybe I'll manage that just by fast traveling out of the next dungeon I go to. Where are you? Alright, Volgrim, I want a possessed weapon.
I have new items, if you have the coin.
Don't have enough coin. Unfortunate. Okay. Miria!
What was old is new again.
I like the speed of my current possessed weapons, I'll sell this.
I will offer this to them. I would not burden you.
Alright. Return to the two at the forge. I believe they're actually in here now. Yep. The fire and tears of the mountain. Ah, yes.
It is finished.
This
then,
thing.
at long last. Death, this is a maker's key, and you had best take it now, before I come to my senses.
You seem more likely to lose them, old one.
A problem, aye. But there is also a solution. The Guardian. Meant to be our greatest weapon, and capable of clearing the forest around the tree. But an earthquake drove us from the foundry, and now I fear something else roams within. The Guardian was never finished.
If the Guardian is your masterwork, how am I to complete him?
In the forest lies another construct, one of the few remaining who have not fallen to corruption. He is not as vast as the Guardian, but his heart is strong. Seek him out, and he will guide you to the foundry. There, you may activate the Guardian using the Maker's key.
The constructs are awakened by a key.
Aye. Constructs do not have a soul like you or I. Not until that soul is given. This key unlocks the stone and prepares it for the ebb and flow of a Maker's life force. In fact, it will bring to life most any construct you find in the realm.
And what makes you think I have a soul or what?
Isn't that what troubles you?
How will I know when I've found this construct?
Constructs are beings of boulder and stone, animated by a Maker's life force. Most possess but a fraction of a soul, just enough to drive them and give them purpose. But through others course the whole of a Maker's being, his memories and emotions, a story half remembered. Life weighs heavy on us all. Not even stone can bear it.
If a construct is capable of speech, it was once a Maker.
If wardens can resist corruption, why not use them to cleanse your realm?
Sadly, the wardens were called when the seals were broken. The Maker's toll to be paid at the end war. This warden is all that remains.
Then the seals were broken.
Okay. Karn. Where is... Karn. How much guilt do I have? Not enough. Like, not even close to enough. Why did they leave tools here? I don't really have enough to bother Thane. I should head back to the fjord. But first, let's see if Karn is still, there. Unless he spawns in only once I get close, Karn is not over here. Which means he's over by the Lost Temple. Interesting. You.
This is no place for a horse.
Hey, let me talk to you.
Dinner is served.
Wait, it was this one. I believe it's the Scar. Or, no, the Nook. The Scar is down here. And the Scar is where Bathir is. But actually, wait. I messed up. Because there's a construct over here that I can wake up. Hello, you.
Who disturbs my sleep? A fleshling in the Thurs lands. You have the look of neither angel nor demon. When last I were, they were the children of creation. But your kind, I do not recognize.
How long have you been sleeping?
Quite a while.
That I do not know. But I seem to be half my normal stature. The construct sleep, the stone wanders. Perhaps you might find my wayward self and return it to me.
How can I do that?
Take this.
Okay.
Piece of me to awaken the old stone and remind it of life.
What should I call you?
Auron is what I was called in flesh, but in stone, I have no name.
Alright, and now I can actually get this. The crows are pretty useful, too. Whoa. Hey, that's not what I... Okay, let's do that to give me more reason to use that. Now, I do believe that I actually found a piece of Auron earlier. I'm seeing so many grapple points, it's driving me crazy because I know I can't do anything with them yet. I think I might get the grapple points in the Lost Temple, or the ability to use the grapple points in the Lost Temple. Aha, I did not collect you. So, like, aha, here. You're not as scary as you seem to think you are. Oh, I can do stuff with this, but this isn't what I was looking for. I walked right past it. Because of course I did. It's either Lost Temple or the Foundry where I get the ability to, grapple. I'm just checking nooks and crannies, because there might be a piece of that construct just around. Here we go. I think the two other pieces might actually be in Bainswood. Is that the wind, or I think it's the wind? I believe that this is one of those quests that you can beat like as soon as you get it. I could be wrong though. Over here was a Book of the Dead page, but is there also a... Does not appear to be the case. Wait, what? I thought I just heard a stone shard. I did. Why are there so many Mystic Stone bites around here? It's a little weird. I know that Gorewood is in the Weeping Crag. I don't think they'd put too much here. I think I actually recall where one of the pieces of this construct guy is. Like within Bainswood specifically. I'm still gonna check every nook and cranny. Because the stone wanders. But I believe you... Nope, okay. I was wrong. Not that big of a deal. I might legitimately not get the damn grapple until the Foundry. Which is a little annoying to think about. Death, stay on despair. I do have to wonder how Despair fared in the century following this game. Let's look at the quests. Nope, never mind. Lost and Found Part 2. I need to find the left arm and left leg, I believe. And there isn't a quest marker, so I pretty much just have to comb the world. Which is fine. Oh, TJ! Hello! How you doing? Aha! You look like a piece of a body. I'm glad to hear that. I know that I just aggro-walled them, but it really looked like the leg chased away the mini constructs. Which is funny. Okay, where did I miss it? There is a possibility that I missed it. Like, just outright. I see you, Crystal. Let's go up this way first. Anything interesting been happening lately, TJ? Fair enough. Okay, so that's a no. Where is this arm? Because I know I'm missing an arm. I just reanimated 2 legs. Ooh, digging and panning. Aha, there it is. I didn't miss it, technically, I just didn't come this way. Go back here. Yeah, sometimes it's just fun to do stuff like that. Something about the focus of it, you know? Well, I hope you have fun with the digging and panning. Alright, you.
Here goes nothing.
I'd imagine so.
Our stone is whole once more. Thank you, fleshling. The makers do not feel their despair. The corruption spreads, fleshling. But perhaps there is still time.
Despair is a powerful force, Orin. And corruption even more so.
True. But there is a weapon against such things. The will of the remaining makers must be rekindled. The will to fight the surrounding destruction. They must be reminded of the wonders we are capable of. Have you heard of the Maker's Chronicle?
I'm afraid not, Old One.
It records our history, our lore, our songs. Memory of it
I forgot about the Maker's Chronicle.
cannot be lost. Ryder, it's no mere coincidence that you revived me. We must find the Maker's Chronicle.
We?
I am too large for secret places. But you are nimble and small.
Very well. Where can I find this chronicle?
It's been so long since I held it. I do not know where it lies. But if there is a shaman among the living makers, she will have the answer.
I will return with this chronicle.
Death pretends to be, very disagreeable. But he accepts quests very readily, just because, most of the time. It's kind of adorable. Alright.
A heart in the forest, a mind that is dreaming. Awaken him, horseman, or you will never escape.
The warden I seek. Who was he?
He was a great builder once. He has been dreaming for ages. Some say that his dreams help build our realm, give it form and color.
If so, shaman, then his dreams have long since turned to nightmares.
What do you seek, Ryder?
The Maker's Chronicle.
I hardly know why you would be interested in the Chronicle, but your intentions matter little. It lies hidden, and even I do not know where.
Is there anything you can tell me?
Well, a lodestone could reveal the location of the Chronicle. You see, the artifacts were hewn from the same stone, and they will strive to be united again. Should you carry a lodestone, it will guide you to the Maker's Chronicle.
Where can I find one?
These stones are precious. They may only be used once. It will be impossible to separate the lodestone from the Chronicle once they are united.
I care nothing for its worth, and a single use is all I need.
Very well, but I need something in return. There is a dying species known as Shadowleaf. Its seeds have powerful healing properties. Bring me the Shadowleaf seeds, and I will point you to a lodestone.
Enough. I will find these seeds.
The creatures roaming the land enjoy eating Shadowleaf. You may have to carve the seeds from their bellies.
Okay.
Good luck.
So, back to the fjord. Because I think it's either the prowlers or the stalkers that eat them. And either way... Okay, that's one. Uh-oh. are there more? Is that enough Shadow Leaf? No? Concerning. Hang on. Four out of 6. Okay. Death. Still nothing. Perhaps I'm too far into the fjord? Come on. Okay. There we go. Now I can go back to the shaman. Get the lodestone. And I think the Maker's Chronicle might be in the Scar. Which I don't really want to do the Scar right now because I think that's Bathir.
You're back.
So little faith, shaman. Here are your seeds.
It is rare that I encounter one whose motives are so difficult to read, but you have my thanks.
All right. No. Actually, it might also be over here. The Weeping Crag, I'm gonna have to go back through later because Gorewood. Maker's Chronicle. Okay, so how do I use the lodestone? Okay.
This is no place for a horse.
Well, into the nook I go. This lets me go up here. Ah, this point. Okay. Okay, where can I get myself a bomb? Because there's two spots. Oh, there's the bomb. I do have to wonder why they didn't reuse shadow bombs for the third game. If only because it was in the first. They were in the first two. I understand that they couldn't use all the characters. Like any character that showed up in one or two, or well, yeah, one or two, because 3 happens first. Couldn't show up in, or couldn't wind up injured in, or dead in 3. Okay. Alright, really? I'll take the guilt. And the coin. I want that treasure. I know Bathyr is somewhere around these areas. Like, Gorewood I stumbled upon on accident. I did not think he was going to be in the Weeping Crag. But Baythir is either in the Nook or the Scar. Which... And this room looks familiar enough that I think it might be the Nook. Okay. That's a loop around, which is appreciated. Now, how do I get to you? Did I come from up here? I don't think so. I don't think I can even get to that because I see the grapple point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come back here with the grapple. Might be able to do some things, but not everything. I don't know why this exists like this. Oh, I know what I have to do here. Yeah, I have to come back here way later. It's actually such a huge jump that the fire damage doesn't matter. I need the strength boost. At least for now. I've only got one more level I can upgrade the buckler.
I cannot.
Well, with that knowledge that I'm gonna have to come back here way later, let's go down here and fight who I think is Baythir. Or what I think is Baythir. Oh yeah, this is definitely Baythir. But I can't even get to you yet. Okay. The only one of those I can actually get to is, oh, whoops. Well, this is a bright problem. I think I might have to fast travel. That happens. It's either in the Lost Temple or in, the Foundry that we get the grapple. At this point, I'm leaning towards it being the Foundry, which is annoying. But what can you do? I think this area might just have infinite spawn. Okay, so there is stuff down here. At least, possibly. Hi. I really want a pair of possessed scythes. Well, a bird can dream. Ah! This game actually started my love of sights for weapons. Not gonna lie. This one was a pretty impactful game for me. Before that, I hadn't even considered scythes as a possible weapon. What are you?
Whatever is behind this door, getting in won't be easy.
Looks like death mirrors my curiosity there. Actually, that might be,
Impossible.
It's the... Because I know that Volgrim gives us something for, giving him the Book of the Dead. Can't upgrade that any further because it is maxed. Possessed weapons in this game are just so far above everything else, it's ridiculous. Hey, I have your helmet.
I found your armor.
Stone be praised! It brings back memories to see it again.
What can you tell me about this place?
I've been here but the once. The time I tried to tip a construct.
A fine sport.
Aye, it is. I could but nudge him an inch before my nerves gave out. The whole time I felt Muriel watching me. Horseman, may I beg you another favor?
What is it this time, pup?
A compass that guided me to many wonders when I was young. I thought it lost, like the temple. But now that you've found one...
The other will follow. Very well, Khan.
How was the temple lost, might I ask? Aside from, like, taken over by monsters. Like, he makes it sound like, they forgot where it was.
I cannot.
Which is a little weird. Like, it's not like this place was very hard to get to.
Impossible. I can't use that yet.
The crit damage is a little too good. At the end of the day, it all comes down to what you value most. At least when building your character. Oh. Yeah.
Cannot.
Death is actually scarily versatile. Like, War and Fury are both very, simplistic, let's say, in the way their, abilities work. Fury has the elemental edge. But Death and Strife can actually do damn near anything. Oh, it's probably why they butt heads so much. I'm about to get ambushed. Knew it. Death, now's not the time to stare off. Okay, that was not as bad of a jumping as I thought I was going to get. Though I know that there's a couple really tough fights up ahead. I say really tough, but tough within the context of the fact that we're using death to fight. The fact that I have to put that disclaimer. I have to give the constructs credit for being able to smash through this stuff. There's loot down here. The moment the loot sense goes off, I'm in the water.
Impossible.
I see the construct. Now how do I get back up? Over here. Can I cheese you from this distance? Looks like I can. The gun in this game is by no means useless. It's easily more useful than it was in the than the one in the original was. It's easily more useful than the gun in the first game. It's actually kind of viable in this one. In the first one, it only really existed to make the Stygian more easily defeated, or to justify the Stygian. Alright, I'm about to get ambushed. By what? Oh dear. It is actually, oh dear. I could have hopped on this and just, beaten all of those enemies that way. However, I don't quite like the movement on this thing for combat purposes. What are you?
I cannot.
Huh. Can I shoot the gun from here? No. However, I should go down before I forget. That's a glitch. The wrong quest showing up. 20,000 more guilt, and I'll be able to buy a possessed weapon from Volgrim. I do get it, Death. Monkey must climb. However, I needed you to shoot. And this is a key. Okay, I have to blow you out. Right, because that's blocked off with the bars that Death could definitely go through. Your pecs aren't that big. It simply chooses not to. Down, activate that. I was taking a drink! Wasn't expecting to get ambushed like that. I mean, I won, but I was not expecting that. Alright. Alright, come on, my, ill-fated mount. Alright, so we've got two directions. Doesn't look like that one over there goes anywhere. This is the boss fight, like the main boss of the place. There's no way that isn't. Yeah, I think that's gonna break my ankles. At least. Oh. Pfft. Won't let me save while I'm on here, which is interesting. But I can save now. Alright, this is a sentinel spam. Oh dear. Where's the next one? Okay. Which one to use next? If you don't take out those sentinels as soon as they show up, they cause problems. I don't remember what. But I know that it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed if you don't prioritize the sentinels. Which one are you? Alright, I think you're the last one. Okay, you know what? We're not doing this. One of you is bad enough. Good grief, with gravy on top. Forgot about the two Construct champions. Ooh, Thorns. I forgot about Thorns. Thorns are huge. Yeah, no. There's not enough auxiliary effects for that to be worthwhile. The other Ravager bindings are better. Yeah, actually, let's equip that for now. For boss fights and whatnot, the other one might be better. But for dealing with normal wandering around, the Grim ability is huge. Because that essentially lets me get back my Reaper form quicker. And considering how quick I was to bring that out against those, champions. Kind of a big deal. I don't think I can even get over there. And there's nothing that way. Surprised I haven't seen a shard yet, though. Oh, Karn's Compass. I will gladly take that guilt. I need 20,000 more. Oh boy. Little concerned about the fact that I haven't found more pages of the Book of the Dead. I may actually end up leaving the foundry in the middle because I truly believe the grapple's there. And there's some stuff I'd like to have before the final boss of the Forgelands. Or final main boss. A second one. Concerning. Okay, first of all, let's go destroy that, over here. Now that we've done that. That allows me to go over there. I don't think there's anything below. There's stuff below. Hold on. Even if it's just... Ha!
Possible.
I like getting Wrath from Execution. However, there's also the issue of Execution being relatively rare. Book of the Dead page. Oh dear. There we go. Which one? How do I get you? Because there's 10 pages per Book of the Dead chapter. I think there's only 2. Or, well... maybe there's 4? Let's see if that did it. Yep. That's 7. I mean, I can only remember... Hang on. It just says complete the first chapter. The view is beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that yep. Called it. Reaper energy normally takes a long time to regenerate, so... I'm definitely not going to be getting rid of the, Shaman's Talisman anytime soon. Can't say I saw that coming. I was like a pixel off. Or something stupid like that. That's nothing important. Alright, about halfway. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Why are the stalkers... Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with this for now, I guess. Actually, hang on. I've been wanting to get rid of that earlier waypoint. Oh, guess I didn't need to worry about that. Why are you staring at me, Fen? My dog is just staring at me. I don't know why. Okay, I can actually get my health back this way. That's good to know. There we go. I need to buy 2 health potions and sell some stuff.
There are new talismans for you to browse. My thanks.
Okay.
I will offer this to the forest. I will make use of it as best as I can. My thanks.
And with that, I can actually go buy a possessed weapon from Vulgrim. Which is incredibly useful. Alright.
I have new items if you have the coin.
I'm gonna see if I can force some scythes. Ah, nope, it saved. It saved the glaive. Unfortunate. Well, anyway. The crit is more useful for boss fights, but the glaive might actually be more useful. It does way more damage. I'm never gonna remember to swap these, so I may as well sacrifice that. I tried to cheese it, it didn't work. The game said you will not do that. Sad. You can never guarantee that you're even going to find a pair of possessed scythes in a playthrough. At least I don't think. There's a ball in here somewhere. Aha! Pottery! Empty pottery. Is that a second Book of the Dead page in this one temple? Why? Thank you. What you staring at, Fen? Why are you staring? I'd rather not waste my Reaper form if I don't have to. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. That it? Okay. Cheesy strat, but it worked.
I cannot.
Alrighty then. Hi. I'll take the boatman coin. I'm hoping one of these will drop a health potion. Though it seems that that hope is in vain.
Impossible.
Appreciate the guilt, but I want health. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is definitely a boss. Alright, you got the head of a sentinel. Come on, get down here. Oh dear. Ow. Can you please just... Thank you. Oh dear. Messed up with that one. Bye-bye. Not hard to figure out, pardon, what each boss's gimmick is in this game. Where? No more loot. Alright. I'm gonna be selling that. I need more potions. And I believe I actually have to come back in here because I think there's something behind you. Like, this is the only dungeon that can't be full cleared on the first go. Simply because... or wait, maybe. I might be able to slip behind you. Oh, come on, Death. That is more than big enough to fit your tiny ass. I have to come back.
Lake Warden, but you're not corrupted. Not yet.
Corrupted. Then it was not a dream. The Makers have need of me.
The Makers say that you can reach the Foundry, and that a Guardian lies within.
The Foundry, yes. It is where I was cast. But it was lost. And now, you will need my help.
Corruption spreads across your realm, and you slumber.
Stone is heavy. It is easier to rest. In my dreams, I can move again. In my dreams, I am flesh.
This place, what was it?
I cannot tell you. It's on the tip of my tongue. My tongue seems to be elsewhere.
Will you help me, Old One?
That is easily one of the most creative ways to say I forgot.
Shall we?
Hold on, little one.
And here we head back to Tristone.
In my slumber, I have felt the Guardian reaching to my dreams. He's the strongest of us all, but in his heart there is a hunger. The Guardian was built to destroy. He has much in common with corruption. You must speak with Adar and make your peace before possible. There may be no crossing back.
Alright. Save. Ooh. So map. Head all the way back over here. And go get that treasure chest before I forget it. Because there is a very high chance of me forgetting it. And Karn's already moved, so I can't give him his compass right now. Alright, so I should be able to just head straight, I think. And I think you can leave the foundry. I know you can go back into places once you leave them, with the exception of, Crowfather's domain. I want the loot. give me the loot. Not being able to full clear this place in one go is annoying! Still a really good dungeon, though. I will gladly take that. Ooh. Is that better? Kind of. I would very much like to know what this is. Alright. I'm gonna have to sell something. Oh,
I restored
Adard.
your forge and brought life to stone. But am I any closer to the tree? Tell me now, old one, or you may never get the chance. I hear the foundry is dangerous.
As is the tree, horseman, and the entire forest. That is why you must awaken the Guardian. But have you asked yourself why you seek the tree?
The Tree of Life is where I will find my brother's absolution.
The Tree of Life is a gateway. From it, one may travel to places undreamed of, whether a world of oceans and forests, or ice, or endless night. The tree exists there. It may appear different, yet it is the same tree, and its roots connect all the realms. The Tree of Life is not where journeys end, but where they begin.
Alright. Talk to the shaman. Hello, Miria.
There are new talismans for you to browse. It is not to be. So,
Actually, wait.
you have touched the darkness again and again.
That one's expensive, but it might be worth it. Alright. Karn.
Worry not, Maker. Now you can find your way home.
This compass guided me to many wonders. To hold it again after so long, it makes me feel a mere 500 years old. Thank you.
It really is kind of crazy just how quickly Death got attached to the Makers. Okay. Actually, I might be better off going and respecking at Vilgrim.
Browse around. We have new items.
I hear a crystal. Or at least I thought. Aha! I did! And the foundry's back here. I can't run up that wall. Nothing here.
So the time has come.
What became of the other wardens?
In my dreams, I felt many of my brothers, but only one still called. A warrior most ancient. His song still haunts me, though his stone is lost. Oron was hewn from rock first laid by the Stone Father. He knows forgotten songs that can help heal our realm. Thank you for restoring him, boss.
Tell me about the foundry.
It's a holy site, where soul is fused with stone.
Doesn't look so holy from here.
The darkness has spared little in our realm. But the foundry is a place of magic. It is strong, and with your help we will claim it once more.
I think I'm actually gonna call it after this cutscene.
No point either.
You heard the warden. It's not safe to go alone. You need my help.
Alright, and yeah, I'm gonna call it here, just because I think I will wind up going through and beating the foundry before I do anything else. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, please check out my YouTube channel. I try to upload stuff same day, and if you're interested in chatting off stream... Well, I try to upload my stuff same day, and I do group my runs by playlist. If you're interested in chatting off stream or seeing my announcements, please check out my Discord server. Do note, however, that the server is private, so unless you get a role, which you can get by interacting with Carlbot, you won't be able to see much, and if you don't have a role by Saturday, which is tomorrow, I will be kicking you off the server. If you don't want to go on Discord, but still want to see my announcements, I do also post them to YouTube. Yeah, sorry, Negan. I was just thinking that this is a really good milestone to call it on. If you're interested in... Oh, pardon. Seeing my clips in a slightly more convenient manner than Twitch allows, I do also have a TikTok now. All 3 links are in the chat now. No stream this weekend. Monday, it's back to Hollow Knight. Wednesday, I'll be starting the Dark Souls 1 Mask of the Child run. That may also wind up turning into a knife-only run, we'll see. Or Wednesday we'll be starting that. That's going to be a once-a-week run. And I'll be doing the Foundry, which is that building over there, on Thursday. One moment. Piku is playing It Takes Two with Magnifico, so let's go raid them. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.